Also returning to the show this year is former Hawkeye News junior high anchor Ashlyn Jones, who has moved up to the high school to cover the West Campus.
In our segment, What's Up at the WC, Ashlyn will bring us all the good news from the freshman and JV classes.
Also, teaming up with Ashlyn for extended underclassmen sports coverage is returning member Hawkeye News reporter Wade Regas.
For more on this and to see what's up at the WC, let's go to Ashlyn Jones, who's standing by. Ashlyn?
Thanks, Chris. It's great to be back on Hawkeye News. I'm Ashlyn Jones, your West Campus reporter with What's Up at the WC. But later I'll be joined by returning Hawkeye News member Wade Regas, who will bring us up to date on freshman sports. However, there's more going on around here than football and volleyball. Mr. Spencer has been a prominent figure here at Red Oak ISD for the past 8 years. First as the assistant principal at the junior high and moving up with the class of 2011 to be the West Campus principal. Before he left, he told Hawkeye News that he'd miss being with the students he has known for so many years. Mr. McClin has taken over the position as West Campus principal. All students of ROHS will be offered the choice of academic enrichment as one of their electives. This class can be very useful to catch up on any school-related work you may be behind on. Red Oak High School's criminal justice class has now been relocated to the K building, also receiving Officer Rookwood as their new teacher. ROHS has installed ID readers to be used for the first time this year to be added along with the security updates. Campuses will be monitored with door and motion sensors for after-school hours security. The new STARS program, which most students known as the class formerly called PATH, will be put to use in the West Campus building. Students turning attitudes around responsibly for success, the simple definition of STARS. That about does it for the WC. Wade Regas joins me now for freshman sports. How about that class of 2012, Wade?
Oh yeah, Ashlyn. And football is back in Red Oak, and the freshman team is picking up right where they left off last year after winning their division. They started this season off playing against Highland Park. The white team lost 30-0, but showed a glimpse of promise with an interception by Carla Hudson. The maroon team went into the fourth quarter down 26-0, but their offense exploded for 30 points in the fourth quarter. Claude Person added 2 passing touchdowns, including hooking up with Alvin Lampkin for a TD, capping off a fantastic fourth quarter come-from-behind victory. In the Hawks' second game, the white team lost 36-0. The maroon team dominated Lake Dallas in a convincing win, 33-14. Jeremy Brady added another 2 rushing touchdowns to bring his total to 4 in 2 games. Claude Pearson also added 2 passing touchdowns to bring his total to 4 as well. In the Hawks' third game, some might have thought there would be a hole in the offense with Jeremy Brady getting moved up to varsity. But the Hawks showed no sign of slowing down, as Claude Person kept off his pace of touchdowns with another 2. Dylan Morales and Charles Crosby getting 1 touchdown each. On defense, Claude and Charles also had interceptions, resulting in another Red Oak Hawks victory, beating Waco University 30-14. The Hawks' fourth games were both stellar and exciting. We'll begin with the white team, who won their first game of the season, letting out all the frustration on the White House. With 2 rushing touchdowns by Eric Ferris, DeMarco Jones and Kyler Hudson also added 1 rushing touchdown. The Hawks maroon team just kept on rolling, never missing a beat. Claude added 3 more touchdowns and 2 defensive interceptions. Alvin Lampkin added another receiving touchdown to cap the night off. And now Ashlyn has news on the Lady Hawks.
Thanks, Wade. Friday, September 5th, our Lady Hawks junior varsity volleyball team went up against Midlothian at their home court. Morgan Watts came out the leading hitter with 10 kills. Leading setter turned out to be Candace Howard with 18 assists, and Jessica Montgomery was the Lady Hawks leading server with 10 points. JV Lady Hawks came out on top, winning 25-23 and 25-21, upping their season record to 13-1. Once again, our JV Lady Hawks boarded the bus, but this time it traveled to Corsicana on September 9. The leading hitter once again Morgan Watts, but joining her Lindsay Persisco with 6 kills each. Returning leading hitter Candace Halbert with another 18 assists for the season. And this time the JV leading server was Candace Halbert with 16 points. Setting their season record to 15-3, the JV volleyball girls won the games 25-3 and 25-10. Red Oak won 40, 25-11, and 25-13. Season record 20-3, district record 3-0. Waxahachie tournament, Red Oak beat Midlothian 25-23 and 25-23 to finish first place. Season record 21-3. Red Oak beat Boyd 25-4 and 25-4 in the first round. Red Oak beat Midlothian 25-20 and 25-23 in the semifinals. The season record 23-3. Red Oak beat Waxahachie 25-20, 23-25, 25-14 in the championship match. Red Oak beat Terrell 25-12 and 25-4 on September 23rd. Leading hitter Morgan Watts with 7 kills. Leading blocker Nicole Adamczyk with 1 block. Leading setter Candace Halbert with 19 assists. Leading server Morgan Watts with 20 points. Season record 25-3, district record 4-0. Wrapping things up for our first Dynamic Duo segment, we would like to wish the Hawks and Lady Hawks a memorable season.
But before we hand it back over to the anchors, think fast, Ashlyn.
Back to you, Chris and Lexi.